I'm going to try to make this as short as sweet. March 18th, 2020. Um, isolated, quarantine, isolated, however you want to say it. Um, two confirmed cases in Hamilton County, apparently. And the doctors are being very careful. Hold on, folks. I'm going to do the blow the stuff off the screen thing. There we go. So, anyways. But anyways, folks. Whoops. Shoot. Anyways, folks. Uh, Couple keys. I was down there looking at the doctor, the CDC notification of the COVID-19. The reason for the 19 is because it started in 2019. Maybe at the end of the year. Well, you all know the story on when it's pretty much when we. God, it spread fast, man. December, November, December. No, December they were talking about it. January, February, March. About 3 months, man. 4 months. All the way from China to here. Well, a lot of people weren't thinking, they're thinking it's a hoax. The way my doctor was acting, not today he was. I don't believe it's a hoax, but I don't have it. I don't have any of his symptoms. They took my temperature. They, threw me a mask right off the bat. You can't come in the back here without a mask. I guess if you do have it, you can't give it to the staff, which right now he's running on him and 2 workers. And a couple of days ago, he was working by himself and maybe 1 person answering the phones, and that's it. And he usually has a 7 person crew. But it's a scary thing, folks. But no need to panic. I'm still buying food day by day. I'm not worried about it. I'm living like a Filipino, man. But anybody that can get through this and have a high survival rate, I believe it would be the Philippines. Number 1, it's hot there. Number 2, they have a high percentage of people that grow their own veggies and so forth, and pigs. Going out to Brian on that one. They're self-sustainable. What's hurting now is their economy. I mean, it's a sad story. I mean, everything's closed down. The malls are, well, I mean, not everything's closed down, but the malls and so forth, they're not crowded like they used to. Everybody panic-stricken. But Brian, I watched your video on the actual time drive to Alturas. So that's a nice little mall, though. I don't know about the parking space thing. I know they need it, but where they put the fresh mark, I know it burned down, but you got to figure out, people need to make a living too, It's not always about convenience in the Philippines anyways. Yeah, everybody knows that. That's been there and done that. But as far as the coronavirus goes, if you have these symptoms, you should be wearing a mask. It does reduce spreading it. As far as wearing it and then having somebody that's no mask and sneezing and coughing, good Lord, I was sitting in that office and I heard heard the lady in the next room that was in the patient room, the patient waiting, where you got the little table and all that good stuff, coughing away. And I'm like, and I was cringing, going, yeah, I'm wearing a mask, but I don't think it's doing me any good. But wash your hands. Any chance you get to use a set out alcohol-based hand sanitizer, 70% or more. I can pretty much put it on my hands and I smell it and I already know what it is. I'm diabetic. I had to stay germ. I had to be a germaphobe in a way because my immunity system doesn't work the same as all you that aren't type 2 or type 1. Lump in my throat. Doctor suspects it's my thyroid acting up again. Might be true, meaning the swelling. I'm hypothyroidic, and I take medicine for it, which kind of explains one of the reasons why it's hard for me to maintain weight. Or it might be something growing on there. We're going to find out. Going back down to oncology. I believe it's the 24th of this month. Tuesday, he's going to do an ultrasound on me. They have the ultrasound tech there once a week. So, it's one of those doctor's offices where you can get her all done in one place. If you come on the right day, they do blood work, everything. No going over there to hematology. Well, this time it's hematology is when things get a little more complicated. Like me, I got a low platelet and high blood pressure. That's because I haven't been taking the medicine. He upped my dosage, and the thing is I haven't been taking it. I want something new. I'm going to call him and ask him, is there something new with less or no side effects? That's what I want to know. Anyway, this lump might be thyroid or something to do with gastroesophageal reflux disease, which I have severe. I take medicines daily basis for that too. But as far as that goes, the number one thing on the list is high hygiene. You're washing your hands, that's fine. But if you have fingernails, you need to go get a nail brush. The kind that goes under your nails, and you got to get those unless you keep them manicured and short. I mean, meaning hardly any, kind of like cuticle almost shows kind of thing, then you're doing it right. But they're saying it doesn't matter if you use hot water or cold water, as long as there's soap involved. They do suggest antibacterial soap, which I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't know why that is. I don't think bacteria doesn't have anything to do with the coronavirus, but I guess it's a safe measure, because your body does fight bacteria the same way. It's trying to keep those poisons out of your body. So that also brings me to diet. Will Dawsovich kind of did this. I don't know if he watches me or not, but he kind of saying the same thing, and I'm saying the same thing too. The diet that promotes a high immunity, that's the sky, that's that big tree. But a diet that promotes high immunity, which is your beans and greens, your berries, like blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, acai berry. Let's see, what's the other berry? There's a couple others actually, but I already said blueberry, right? Cranberries. Cranberries are very high in antitoxins. But I do the acai cran myself. And, I haven't got it yet, folks. I got other problems. I'm kind of like Will. I'm I'm a cancer survivor, if you want to call it that. Doesn't mean it ain't gonna kill me one day, but just means that it just means I'm trekking on, man. I'm giving the fight. I give the fight to one person. That's God. Yes, sir. Just like this virus, I believe cancer is the same. It's a tool to get you not to go to church and, you know, communicate and congregate, if that makes sense. And that's the best tool. My church was closed down this last Sunday. Nobody congregating. Um, I make jokes and so forth, but my friends know me. I worry more for other people than me, you know. That's why if I was wearing a mask and gloves and some seal-proof goggles, I got it and I don't want to give it to nobody. Or it's really bad and I can't get it. My immunity system doesn't work too well. So and I'm over 50. Um, they say that's a category that less likely to survive this, but it's all bullshit. It's about diet. Excuse my language. It's all about diet. It's all about uh, taking care of yourself, practicing excellent hygiene. All the germaphobes out there understand. Um, I think they understand how not to get this and not spread it more than anyone, and you really used to call them crazy. Yeah. They ain't looking so crazy anymore, are they? But yeah, and on that note, I needed to make my domicile more sterile. I do admit that. But oncology, uh, sonogram, something like sonogram, and then CT. They need to see what's going on. I'm going to tell him if he's going to schedule me for a CT, make it a. I need the colon looked at too. That's another way to test to see if you have polyps or colonal rectal cancer. It's a good way to do it. It's not. I mean, if you're worried about radiation, okay, without really needing it, X-ray has a higher radiation factor than the CT. CT, you can get as much radiation as riding an airplane at high altitudes closer to the sun. So it says harmless to me, but sonogram sounds even better, you know. But we'll see, and I'll keep you updated. No COVID-19, not this guy. But a lot of people worried. People, don't panic, man. This is just like like a kidney stone, man. It soon will pass. Gonna be a little uncomfy and painful. It will pass. And I thank you all. Let's see the other tips I heard from my doctor. Wear gloves if you can. If you're working in a place in the public, sanitize your hand, wash your hands, sanitize your hands, then put on the gloves. And be careful. Most people that have gotten this is exchange of close presence, which is face to face, touching surfaces that are infected. I've told you all about this about 4 months ago, man. I guess we can go through the rules again. What I am going to do, I'm going to be seeing my doctor Tuesday, and he has a thing on the COVID-19 of false rumors and stuff like that. Questions people ask, and it's a long list. I'm going to have to take a picture of it, get a clear picture of it, and I'm going to have to just post it, or do both. Make a video, let you all see it, so you can pause and read. It's educational. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean this video to be so long, man. This is Wolfen 4966, man. Don't forget, I love you all, man. No matter what the cretins of you are. You know who you are. But still, get her done, man. Live your life. Be happy. Stay stress-free. If this coronavirus is killing anybody, it's because of stress, man. When you're stressed, your immunity goes down. When you don't get enough sleep, your immunity goes down. When you panic, your immunity goes down. Adrenaline goes up, immunity goes down. And that means you're most susceptible to like that, But my hands been doused in alcohol. I wash them and then douse them in alcohol. I'm diabetic. I know the practice. I live it day by day, 10 years before this nasty bug come out, But anyways, I'm going to let y'all go. It's been 18 minutes. God Lord. God forbid, Wolfen got a phone that can record past the 10-minute mark. Well, anyways, I hope you find this interesting. Like, share, subscribe, and I love you, man. I love you, my brothers and sisters. Hang loose, man. What?